So if you're clicking on this video, I'm pretty sure you heard about Irina Zanuska. She is a girl from Ukraine, obviously fleeing the war over there to a safer area in America. But unfortunately, she landed herself in a blue state and a blue city. And unfortunately, it's not safe in blue cities. It's not safe at all. If you live in any blue city, you should just leave as soon as you can. Try to save some money and move out. It's not safe no more. And this video proves it. So you might have seen the original where the guy, this gentleman right here with the orange red hood right there, it, went up and stabbed her pretty much her on sight for no reason whatsoever, purely because of race. And people were saying here, saying, "Oh, it wasn't because of that. It wasn't because of that," and it was. And more footage came out about it. And this is actually a lot more intense. So the one that we saw that was just him slashing her with something that's blurred out, and then he walks away, and that's the end of it. But more footage came out about it, and I wanted to show you guys, just how sad the situation is. And she was like 22 years old. She was not old at all. She still had her whole life ahead of her, and she had her life ended because of lawlessness. So let's go ahead and watch this. Sitting there just casually, just chilling there, and boom, it blurted out. So that's when she was stabbed. And as you can see, there's blood coming out everywhere. It's on the floor. And it just looks like people are just casually just sitting there not doing nothing to help her out. And the saddest part is, right then and there, she's falling over. And then that's it. Her life's over. Her life's ended. And nobody seems to care. And everybody's just sitting here nodding to the guy like, "Hey, man, hey, dude, what's up, man?" So if you didn't hear that, she said, "I got that white girl, bro." So clearly because she was white. He didn't know that she was Ukrainian. He didn't care. It's because of her skin color. So we have the news is not covering this at all. Thank God that Elon Musk bought Twitter, because if he did not buy Twitter, we would have never heard about this. We wouldn't hear about this at all. This wouldn't even be a headline. And this extended video came out proving that he killed her because she was white. That's the only reason. Just imagine you live in a city that you grew up in or you moved to, and your daughter dies from somebody because she's a different color. This is the saddest thing I've ever seen. And the guy that stabbed her shouldn't even be on the street. He should be behind bars or under the prison. He should not be walking around. But unfortunately, we have cowardless leaders that don't have a spine, who worship DEI, who allow this man to walk freely and allow this to happen. And I think this part got to me the most. Just look at her. She is so terrified that she doesn't even know what's happening. She's just sitting there minding her whole business. All of a sudden, blood's everywhere. She's like choking or whatever. And then she dies. This is in America, guys. This isn't in a foreign country, a third world country, where it probably happens all the time because there's no lawlessness. There's lawlessness over there. This is in America. This happened in America. And you have soulless people sticking up for this guy. Somebody actually tried to start a GoFundMe for this guy. Can you freaking believe that? Somebody is just like the Carmelo Anthony thing. If you are black and you marry a white person, you will get a direct deposit from GoFundMe. You will have somebody that will sit there and stick up for you. So this is after it happened, while she was, taking her last breath. I want to show you guys this video, and I want you to point out what you see wrong in this video. So, what happened? What do you guys think what happened? Nobody did anything. This dude saw what happened, and just walked by like it was nothing. She saw what happened and just looked at her phone. All these people, there was 5 people that saw this happen and nobody did anything. They just sat there as she bled out and in front of them. They probably didn't even know that she died. They probably got up and walked away and went on with their lives. Oh, I got my own issues. I ain't trying to do all this. That's what these people have. That's the mentality. You know, this isn't a Democrat or Republican issue. This is a moral, spiritual issue. What is justice? What is the point of having a justice system when they don't do anything about this kind of person? What is justice? It's okay that black people can just white people on the street because of systematic racism, an invisible force of systematic racism. That's the ridiculous. So, like I said, this isn't a political issue. This is a spiritual or moral issue. And people got to wake up. This is a generational thing. These people probably see this all the time. And even if they did, I don't really blame them either. Because if they did something, what's going to happen to the dude? Nothing. He's just going to get released. I heard he got released 15 times. He has all these frivolous, all these crazy charges on him. And he still is on the street. That makes no sense to me. Why? Because of DEI. Because of ideology. If you are a Democrat and you're watching this video, why are you a Democrat? These people do not care about you. They care about their ideology and getting their money. That's all they care about. There's been times where people like liberals would get attacked on the street, right? And then they would go up and say, well, it's systematic oppression. It's okay. It's fine. I understand. That is their mindset. They think it's okay. This is all right because of systematic racism. This is a generational thing that we have to work on as a country. We have to get this back online because if not, we're going to end up like Britain. And this isn't just happening all around America. It's happening all around the world. Britain, France, Scotland, or that girl with the knives that she had to pull him out to defend herself from being freaking SA'd, and she got arrested for it too for a minute, but then it got dropped and whatnot. But this is a world issue that's going on right now. Is people like this are running the streets. People like this guy. This is a good picture of what America and the justice system looks like right now. And Trump actually went in the Oval Office and made an announcement to America about this issue. That's how bad it is. Trump is getting involved in it.
For far too long, Americans have been forced to put up with Democrat-run cities that set loose savage, bloodthirsty criminals to prey on innocent people. Really very, very innocent people. In every place, they control radical left judges, politicians, and activists, and they've adopted a policy of catch and release for thugs and killers. In Charlotte, North Carolina, we saw the results of these policies when a 23-year-old woman who came here from Ukraine met her bloody end on a public train. And here's a picture of it. This is the picture of it. And this is a picture of the woman. A beautiful young girl that never had problems in life, with a magnificent future in this country. And now she's dead. She was slaughtered by a deranged monster who was roaming free after 14 prior arrests. We cannot allow a depraved criminal element of violent repeat offenders to continue spreading destruction and death throughout our country. We have to respond with force and strength. We have to be vicious just like they are.
I think the proper punishment for this man is for the Trump administration, for the DOJ, because they are investigating this guy. They're actually going to go and arrest this guy. I believe so. I think the proper thing to do is frog march this man in front of a live stream and publicly execute him. I know it's like something that a Christian shouldn't say, but if you take a look at the Old Testament, he wouldn't be alive if it was the Old Testament laws. He would not be on the streets. And You know, there is a certain point where people cannot come back. They are gone. You are gone. You don't deserve to breathe no more. This is there's some circumstances where I believe that if people commit a heinous act, they should rot in prison until they die, and that's fine. But people like this, they should just be deleted off the face of the planet. I'm sorry. There needs to be a public service to erase this man off the planet. There needs to it could be a squad fire, shoot, even hanging. I don't if that is the only justice that not even her, the girl that lost her life. This is what America needs. This is what with all those white people that have died from black people and the news never covered it and they got released back onto the street. This is what America needs right now is a public service to this country. That would be a public service to the country to do this. So I don't know. I might be the small minority that's speaking about this. You know, I obviously pray that he changes his life around, but it's not going to happen. I promise you, it's not going to happen. He's never going to learn. He is lost in his delusion, and he is outright just taking people's lives out in broad daylight. You don't deserve to. You don't deserve to be around no more. I'm sorry. I'm just really fired up about it. When I saw that extended video, it really just stirred up something in my soul, man. I I just think that this is going to be a tipping point for the judicial system in America, and I think it's going to change for the better. You know, like I said, it's a generational thing. We have to go back out there, tell our kids this isn't right. The justice system is good. Listening to the laws is good. Not having a transgender, freaking gender fluent DEI teacher telling your students that you're systematically oppressed and no matter what you do, it's not going to change. And you can do whatever you want pretty much because you're always going to be broke because you're black. That needs to be taken out of every single school. And it's happening. Like I made a video yesterday about, or this morning about this lady this student who stood up to this teacher because she was trying to teach transgenderism. And they fired her because she got exposed. That she exposed the video and the media got it. It got on Twitter and they fired that teacher. So once we start raising our voices and once we start standing up for what's right and stop being cowards because you don't want to offend people and be racist, that's what's going to start changing this country. When I saw this video, I just felt really sad. That's somebody's daughter right there that died. That's somebody's sister. She might be an aunt. Like I mentioned, there was a GoFundMe. It was canceled. Thank God. Thank God it was canceled because we should not be supporting this criminal and getting him out of jail. And whoever started that GoFundMe needs to be investigated. They need to be investigated in the background. We need to have a reason why someone would even try to start a GoFundMe for this guy, for this maniac. So, go ahead and leave your thoughts in the comments below about this situation. It's really sad. And go ahead and like this video if you'd like to. Go ahead and subscribe if you're new. And I'll see you guys in the next video.